Well, hi again. This is me at, well, I did a 12 weeks back in October, and filmed it and did a couple more weeks and grew 1 cup size. And I've now just finished another 12 weeks, which I had about a 4 month break. And I've finished another 12 weeks, and that's it for me now. I've done 24 weeks, 26 weeks with a 4 month gap in between, just because I didn't have time to do it. And I've grown 1.5 cup sizes, so I am extremely happy. Just for anybody that's watched this video, not my other video, the system I've used is the enhanced breast enlargement system. And as I explained in my previous videos, I've used pretty much every system under the sun, and this is the one I found best. I've had loads of questions from people, from my subscribers, and from just people generally emailing me with so much confusion with breast enlargement systems. It's quite frightening, really, how little people know about it. So I just wanted to try and explain a little bit about how the systems work. Basically, there are lots of systems on the market in varying qualities and prices. But what you want is the ones that work on tension-induced tissue expansion, which is, to my knowledge, basically Brava, which I've used in the past. Didn't get on with it that great because I found the domes too big. I explained that in my previous video. And the enhanced system. Basically, tension-induced tissue expansion is a constant pull on the breast for a minimum of really 3 hours at a time over a 12-14 week period. This is basically how Brava works and how Enhance works. And there's plenty of other systems out there that use hand pumps and electric pumps, but people seem to be getting confused with how to achieve permanent breast tissue, which the only way is tension-induced tissue expansion. Now, just so people know, this is a smart box which comes with the Brava system, which is ultimately probably the best system on the market, but is around £800 if you're in the UK. Now, what the smart box does is when you put the domes on with the Brava system, the smart box attaches to tubing which is similar to this enhanced tubing, and basically you push the button, as you can hear, and it sucks out the air in the dome and pulls your breast into the dome to fill the dome. Now, when it's pulled the breast big enough that it fills the dome, just a gentle suction, we'll pretend this is the dome. When it's full, it stops. So literally, the smart box works for 20 to 30 seconds, and then as soon as the air is expelled from the dome, it stops. If you lose suction for whatever reason, it would start again and then stop again once it's filled the dome. Now, that's great. Basically, these do go wrong quite a lot, these smart boxes, which is why people stop using Brava, etc, etc. Now, Enhance does exactly the same thing, but you use your own breath to expel the air out of the domes and then hold it in place as so, like that, for 3 hours. Now, what people seem to be getting confused with is that they think they've got to buy a system that continually sucks on the breast to make it grow. That's actually not the case at all. That is not how tension-induced tissue expansion works. It's not a constant sucking on the breast. In fact, that can do more damage than good. There are systems on the market that use electric pumps to suck the air out, which can cause all sorts of stretch marks, can cause your breast to go purple, can actually damage the tissue. It's really not safe to use. I bought a few and I didn't know what I was doing. A couple of systems came with these type of pumps, which they do all these claims saying they're fantastic and will make your breast bigger, and use them for 30 minutes, pump and release. In actual fact, 99% of them are lactating pumps. So when you're actually breastfeeding and expelling breast milk, that's what these are for. But that people are selling them with domes and making out they're fantastic systems that will grow your breasts using pump and release technology and things like that. It's untrue. Basically, this has 8 settings, but what it's doing is it's sucking, pump and releasing, but this is actually to express the breast milk, not to grow your breast. Now, if you were to use this like this with the domes, you're not going to achieve anything. It's just sucking, releasing the breast tissue. It's literally, you might get a little bit of expansion for a couple of hours, but it's never going to work. This is too much pressure on the breast. So they can come with batteries. This one comes with a USB, but avoid them. They're dangerous. They're not. That's not going to grow your breast tissue. So it's just really to inform people to be careful with anything that's battery operated or plugged into the mains. Is really quite dangerous. Brava is fine because this has been regulated, and this literally doesn't pump on your breast like this constantly. It just expels the air from the dome and holds the air in place out of the dome. It doesn't keep sucking. Like I said, it comes on, it sucks the air out. Once the air's out, it doesn't suck anymore. It just holds it in place, and then when you lose air, it sucks it out again. It doesn't keep pumping, it stops, and that's the whole idea, to not keep sucking on the breast and pumping it, because you'll damage it. Whereas these just keep going, and really they're not breast enlargement. They're sold, people are selling them with domes. You've got things like the Bosom Beauty that sells this pump, which is a breast milk pump. That's it, with different settings, 8 different settings, longer, and that's all it's doing. If you actually stuck to your breast with this, you would end up it purple. So no good, ditch. I've literally kept hold of these just to show people. So that's just it really. I've had great success with Enhance. I hope that my videos have been informative to people. Only buy systems that work on tension-induced tissue expansion and don't have pumps that suck or pump and release. Just literally, they need to expel the air and be held in the domes. That's it, for a very gentle pull on your breast for 3 hours for a minimum of 12 weeks, and you will see results. But just stay away from systems that could potentially damage your breast tissues. So I hope this has been informative, because I've had so many questions of people just assuming that you have to buy pumps, that because they think Brava is a pump. It's not a pump as such. It just expels the air. It doesn't pump the breast. So I hope this has been informative. Breast enlargement system Enhanced cost me $169.99. I was thinking about breast enlargement, but worth every penny. I'm sure there's others on the market as well, but you do get what you pay for. As I said in my previous videos, the quality of the Enhanced system, the domes are excellent, they don't split. Cheap systems, of course there's cheap systems, you can buy cheap anything, but the domes do split. This is hypoallergenic, allergenic, is that the word? The tubing is platinum cured, so you don't get any irritation. All things like that do matter when it comes to anything on your skin and wearing it for such a long time. Good luck guys, hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you.